The time for the Seder has arrived, and we are confronted with having to deal something that we don't have to do with most any other mitzvah. We're going to have to deal with other people. Come Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, you can come to shul, you can stay home, you say the prayers. You don't need anybody else. Sukkot, you want to sit in the sukkah by yourself? Gesundheit hate. Purim, stay home, read the Megillah. Just go through all of the mitzvahs. You can do it by yourself if you want. Not the Pesach Seder. Pesach Seder, you have to do with other people. You have to tell it to your children. And the more you speak about it to others, the more praiseworthy it is. Initially, when we used to slaughter the Paschal lamb, it had to be eaten by a chabura, a group. You couldn't just be doing this all by yourself. This is a collective experience. And that's the problem. How are all of us going to get along at the Pesach Seder? We're living in a different world. You know who may be coming to your Seder? Some people who are woke, and some people who are Karens, and some people who believe in MAGA, and some people who believe that Black Lives Matter. And then there are some gay people and transgender people and binary people and non-binary people and intergender people. And there are people who say we should build a wall and people who say we should let in immigrants. There are all sorts of people. And some of them are going to be sitting at your Seder. How are we all going to get along? We're going to get along by following what the Haggadah tells us. The Haggadah tells us, you know, the whole reason for all of these Pesach rituals? Chayiv Adam Liros es Atzmo Keilu Hu Yatsa Mitzrayim. Every Jew is required to see himself as if he left Egypt. We have to feel the experience. So we eat the matzah and the maror and we tell the story. We try and be like them. We try to put ourselves in their place. That's what Moshe did. Remember, Moshe was a prince in the palace. And one day he goes out to his brothers, and this is the first Exodus. He goes out of the palace culture and he sees the world through different eyes. Vayar b'sivlosam, he saw their suffering. He was able to experience for the first time how these slaves felt. He put himself in their own place. Vayar ish mitzri make ish ivri me'echav, and Moshe saw an Egyptian hitting an Israelite, his brothers. He felt his brother's pain. Even though he was a prince, he was able to put himself in a slave's place and feel his pain. There are going to be people at your Pesach Seder who see the world very differently than you do. But you have to remember, they are your fellow human beings. You have to try and put yourself in their place, even if you don't agree with them. At least understand where they are coming from. Remember, the Pesach Seder is unique. It's one of those few times these days when all of the members of the family are together. The Pesach Seder leaves lasting memories. I remember reading that when Conan O'Brien asked Ellen Barkin about her Pesach Seder, she described her family Seder as foul-mouthed shouting matches. At one, her father threw the brisket across the table at her mother. Do you want your family to remember a Pesach experience like that? Remember, for days now, we've been asking, how many are you having at the Seder? How many is a number? The people who are coming are just like you. Try to understand them. Try to share their experience. Try to enjoy the Festival of Freedom.